with their schemes, all that running the ball stuff, killing more. I mean, Matt LaFleur, I said the wrong name out loud. They just want to show you they could pass the ball, man. What you need a running back for? That's what Dallas said. Dallas said what you need a running back for, and Detroit said, "What up, though? Because we're gonna give you 2 of those running backs. So we're gonna move on to the next teams because we got. I don't even want to say their name. I feel like when you ask me about Detroit, I'm about to start acting like Jamar Chase. I don't want to say their name. I'm not saying that name. But the way the Cowboys playing, I might be saying that about all 31 teams in the league at this point, except for the Giants. So I need to say 29. But where we at? Lions versus Vikings. Sam Darnold or Jared Goff. This right here is a shocker because no one expects Sam Darnold to be playing the way that he was playing. Everyone expected the Lions to be playing the way that they are playing, but they also lost their star pass rusher. So they got to bounce back off of that. I think they do. But I think you started off the last one. I'm going to start off this one. Who has the better day? And this guy has been shocking every single team that he's played. Sam Darnold not supposed to be playing as good. He's not supposed to be playing better than Aaron Rodgers. And that's what he did when they was in London. He was playing better than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers got a pick six. He threw a game-sealing interception. So it's just like, is it the Vikings defense that's making Sam Darnold look this good, or is just Sam Darnold throwing it up the Jettas looking this good? I don't know, but I'm gonna stick with my best team in the NFC right now until I'm proven otherwise. Because at the rate in which they just ran the ball all over the Cowboys and how they're still finding ways to just win football games, Jared Goff has been on a tear, Joe. The 18 for 18, and then we're not even going to talk about what he did with Dallas because him and Dak almost had similar stats as far as attempts. He had less yards, but he had more touchdowns. I mean, he had more yards and more touchdowns. It's crazy, right? Dak had less yards and the same attempts with the guy that won the game. Jared Goff has been balling. That offense is on the roll. Ben Johnson, I'm glad you did not go to DC, but technically, either way, y'all still made off like bandits. So it was a win-win. I'm going with Jared Goff.
All right, so this one is tricky to me. I'm gonna go with Jared Goff myself. Now, the Vikings defense, I feel like they're opportunistic. They turn the ball over, but so do the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions force turnovers. The Detroit Lions losing Aiden Hutchinson is a big loss. I don't know how the pressure would be on I'm about to say Sam Bradford. Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold. But I think what Aaron Jones is dealing with an injury right now. And I'm not sure what his status is going to this game. I think he's returning to practice, but he's injury prone. He might be on the snap count. I'm not sure. But without Aaron Jones being fully healthy and them not having that run game, it's going to be more difficult for Sam Darnold. When I look at the Jets game, when Aaron Jones was in the game, the Vikings had full control of that game. But once Aaron Jones got hurt and came out that game, they look different. That offense looked totally different. And I look at the Vikings defense. Vikings defense are third best in the rushing attack, but they're third worst in the passing attack. So with the Detroit Lions front line, they got a bunch of bullies up there. And they, like you said, they got that duo with the running backs, Jamari Gibbs and Montgomery. So they will have the running game is going to be there for them. Even if they don't have the running game, they're going to run the ball. One thing about Detroit, they know their identity. They're going to run the ball. They're going to make sure they get a lot of attempts up there. But what that's going to do is going to free up the play action, and they got a lot of weapons. Like they got weapons everywhere. T.J. Hawkinson still injured. Jordan Addison, is he out? I'm not sure his status. Right, not sure his status. But
let's go for injury report. Go ahead.
Okay, but I know Jettis is there, obviously, right? So, but the Vikings should be good because they fresh off a bye. They're more fresh. I mean, the Lions kind of off a bye too, but but technically you look at that game.
Hey man, I'm with the people in the in your question comments. I mean, go ahead, do what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
You notice I ain't even blink when you said that. I'm like, yep, they sure did.
So I'm gonna go with Jared Goff. I got the Lions winning this game, upsetting the Minnesota Vikings. Not saying Sam Darnold is gonna have a bad game. I just think Jared Goff has been very efficient this year. Ben Johnson has been putting them in great situations. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Jared Goff too.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kev. The Vikings definitely gotta lose eventually, but I don't think like this high that Sam Darnold is on. It's like a perfect blend of what the Vikings have right now. I think they know the quarterback that they have. They already they put them in. Let's just say it like this: they put them in positions to make the right play.
Mm-hmm.
And when you got somebody like Jettas out there who's just gonna make your job easier, because I know they probably ask him all the time, like, so what were you thinking on that throw? He's like, Jefferson down there somewhere. Either he gonna come up with it or he gonna bat it down. He ain't gonna just let them intercept the ball. So he's in a good situation. The defense is showing out. I'm with you also, Aaron Jones. I ain't see anything about Jordan Addison, so he may be back. So
yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
Yep.
But I get sent down some props. He's been really good at the quarterback position, making great decisions. Jared Goff is the one I feel like is being more put in the right position to do things like even against y'all, he missed like 3 throws that were like on them, like 3 timely throws that was right there wide open, was set up perfect, and he just missed it. So Jared Goff hasn't really been asked to do a lot this season yet. He hasn't really been pressured to do much this year. Like even that game against the Seahawks, when he went 18 for 18, you watched that game, like everything was on time. Like it was on script, basically.
That's the difference between a team that's prepared and a team that's in the locker room saying we got to do better in practice. That's all I'm saying.
And this is no diss on Jared Goff. It's just the fact that he hasn't had to. He hasn't had to improvise.
That's what you want. Ask Purdy. Purdy, like, that's what you want. I want my job to be easy. If you're an offensive coordinator, if you're a head coach, you want your quarterback job to be easy. You don't want him out there